All right then. So it says I'm live here. So we'll see what happens. I'll be on here for, I don't know, maybe 2 hours or so. Just relax it for tonight. For anyone who sees this afterwards. Oh, we got some people in there. Hi, Carl. Hi, Ty. Hey, Carl. How are you doing? Hi, Ty. Hey, For Kaiju. Carl, definitely disagree with you about horror films of the 2000s. But there's nothing wrong with disagreement. At least you were not a... Well, you were not a dick to me about it, so I appreciate that at least. Thank you, Winter Flowers. Yeah, I got a lot of hate for that review of Midsummer. I got at least 11 comments, all saying the same thing. I'm dumb, I don't get it, and Midsummer's brilliant. But they offered no rebuttals on anything I said. They just said, I'm cringe, I'm stupid, I have no taste in movies. But all they did was insult, but they didn't offer one rebuttal for anything I said. Every single person who likes the film and then took a crap on me for not liking the film, but they offered no rebuttal for what I said. I find that pretty funny. Like, the only thing, because the movie's got nothing, that's what I assume. The movie has nothing to rebuttal against. It's a stupid, long, boring, dull movie. I mean, I would ask them, what about the scene that I mentioned how two guys died? Manta Ray Quinn, are you serious or are you trolling? Because I can name 100 movies that I reviewed on the channel of films that came out after 1999. Manta Ray. Do you really want me to go there? Because I would make a fool out of you. And if you're trolling, if you're being serious, I can name a top 10 favorite list of every year. Do you want me to do that, Manta Ray? You want me to talk about how I enjoyed Searching with John Cho, Mission Impossible Fallout, Mandy with Nicolas Cage? Okay. Pick a year. Blade Runner 2049, I reviewed it on here. Loved it. The John Wick films, reviewed all of them on here. Loved it. Gravity with Sandra Bullock, reviewed it on here. Loved it. It Follows, I reviewed that film on the channel. I liked it. VFW this year. If you can't name 50 in 5 minutes, you're a dumbass. Okay. Let's see, this year, I enjoyed Bad Boys for Life. I enjoyed VFW. I enjoyed Guns Akimbo. I enjoyed Sonic the Hedgehog. I enjoyed VFW. Okay, how about Searching with John Cho, Mission Impossible Road Nation, Mission Impossible Fallout? How about the John Wick films? How about Dread? Okay, you want me to name 50? Let's see, Tom Cruise. I enjoyed Edge of Tomorrow. I enjoyed Oblivion. I enjoyed Mandy with Nicolas Cage. I already mentioned Searching with John Cho, but that's a great fucking film. I could go on Wikipedia and go through every year and mention films I enjoy. But even if I mention 50, it would not be enough. So I think you're either trolling or something. You said after 1999? How about Final Destination 1 and 2? How about the Dawn of the Dead remake? The House of Wax remake? 13 Ghosts remakes? Oh, you don't want me going to remakes? How about Scott Adkins films like Ninja, Shadow of a Tear, Undisputed 2, Undisputed 3? How about Michael Jai White films like Blood and Bone, Black Dynamite? I mean, how about comedies? I like 21 Jump Street. I like 22 Jump Street. I liked Neighbors. I liked the Maniac remake with Elijah Wood. Again, if I even try to name 50 movies, it would not matter to you. Because I think you don't like me, but you came on the chat. And so I'm going to waste my time. I like Kong Skull Island. Someone mentioned that. It Follows. I liked that. I reviewed it on the channel. Don't believe me, the review for It Follows is on there. If you think I'm lying. Go ahead, look on my channel. You will find multiple films that came out after 1999 that I enjoy. Crawl. That was one of my favorite films of last year, as well as one of Quentin Tarantino's favorite films of last year. So, hey, Tarantino loved the film I reviewed. Crawl. Have you seen Crawl? Baby Driver, I liked. Shaun of the Dead, I liked. Hot Fuzz, I liked. Those are after 1999. Again, how many do you want me to name? Ad Astra or Brad Pitt. World War Z with Brad Pitt. Again, you want me to name 50? After you keep going, man. But I don't think it's going to matter to you. I've named how many guys and gals? How many movies have I named? After you keep going, what's your rebuttal? How about Moon? Have you seen Moon? A good sci-fi film? Has anyone seen Moon in the chat? If not, really good flick. With a really solid acting performance by a man who was in the 1990 Ninja Turtles film. Does anyone know the actor's name? That's a quiz. He's also in the 1990 Ninja Turtles movie. Asking people in the chat like a little quiz. Who's the first person to mention it? Drive Angry, I didn't mind with Nick Cage. Mom and Dad, I didn't mind with Nick Cage. Sam Rockwell, Carl Weezer, you win. Exactly. Great performance by Sam Rockwell. Moon, good piece of science fiction. So, okay, man, Manta Ray, how many films is that? How many films you want me to name? Since you say I don't... By the way, if you don't take my word for it, just go to my channel, and how about you say 5 minutes? For 5 minutes, go to my channel and flip through the page. You will find, I guarantee, dozens of movies after 1999. Hell, I just reviewed Atlantis Lost Empire. That was what, 2001? I liked that film. Total Meltdown 2, I'm doing fine. I had some guy, Manta Ray, say I didn't like anything after 1999, and he wanted me to name 50 movies in 5 minutes. I've been doing it, but the guy... No, I mean, I'm seriously asking the guy, how many movies more do you want me to name, buddy? Jackal Gold Kid. When I bash critics, I'm talking about the critics. The same critics I got... Let me put it this way. The higher brow people that make fun of you for liking The Relic, but then go, Midsommar is the best film ever. That when I bash critics, that's who I'm going after. For example, the fucking crybabies, a dozen people on my Midsommar review, not because they liked the film, but because they said, oh, you're stupid for liking the film. You don't get it. It's brilliant. It's the best movie ever. They insult you, but they offer no rebuttals. Not one damn rebuttal. Whenever I talk about critics, that's what I'm talking about. But if I go into that whole diatribe, then I'm going really off tangent. So, when I talk about critics, I'm talking about that. Because critics, they always... Back in the day, were like, you must be stupid for liking this movie. They always went on about that. So, that when I bring up critics, that's what I'm bringing up. I'm fine if people like Midsommar, but what's funny, the people who have liked the film so far, the only thing they say is, you suck for not liking it, you're an idiot, the film's brilliant. They insult and they say the film's brilliant, but they don't rebuttal one damn thing I said in that review. I asked them, how do you feel, how do you explain the scene where two people kill themselves, one gets smashed in the head like Gallagher did with watermelons and his sledgehammer, And then the very next scene, the characters, instead of reacting like normal people, talk about a fucking thesis. And I want to do my thesis. No, that's my subject for my thesis. That's, again, stupid writing. And they can't rebuttal that because they know it's stupid. And they can't rebuttal it. So they just throw insults. I reviewed Platoon a few weeks ago, Just Andre, and I liked the film, but I did review Platoon just a couple weeks ago. The review's still up. I don't care for Us. I prefer Get Out a lot more. Top 5 Carpenter movies. John Carpenter's The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China, Assault on Precinct 13. The Fog I really enjoy, and The Mouth of Madness I would put in there as well. No, I was talking about Midsommar because the conversation came up. I was talking about how the people who really disliked my review, they don't offer any rebuttals. They just offered insults. They said, you suck, you're an idiot, you don't get it, the film's brilliant, it's the best film since 1999. Funny enough, Manta Ray, you mentioned the year 1999, the same people who were crapping on me. Haven't heard from you, Manta Ray, where are you, man? This guy Manta Ray saying I can't name 50 movies after 1999 that I enjoyed in 5 minutes, even though I just did. And people on the chat here can confirm it. Like I'm lying. I'm like, offer the rebuttal, Midsommar. I mean, my favorite Karate Kid movie is the second one. I've always loved Karate Kid Part 2. The Contra, Morgan Freeman, I haven't seen in forever. Hostel, I'd only enjoy the ending, but it's ruined in the sequel because they kill off the lead character in 5 minutes, so it makes the first film pointless, especially the finale, pointless. Hey, Marvel Fan 45. Shay Richmond, everyone that's joined. Hey, John Zero Cool, how are you doing today? Yeah, I haven't heard from Manta Ray, the guy who's calling me out. Oh, I don't like any film after 1999. The past 2 fucking weeks, let's look at the films I reviewed in the past 2 weeks, folks, since I don't like anything after 1999. That's the thing, when people throw that out to you, that's to anyone in the chat, when people attack you guys, because let's face it, it's YouTube. People attack everybody. I just reviewed My Dog Skip today. That came out in 2000. Atlantis Lost Empire, 2001. The Borderlands, Final Prayer, 2013. The Horde, 2016. The Pursuit of Happiness, 2006. Hachi, A Dog's Tale, 2009. The Hunt, 2020. Uncut Gems, 2019. But I don't like any film after 1999. It just stupidity. Stupidity. Zardoz I have not seen all the way through. I don't know the features of Idle Hands Blu-ray. I don't know the features for it. The Denzel Washington film I hate the most is Fallen, which I did a rant on. I hate Fallen. I don't mind the Speed Racer movie, but I never followed the cartoon. I thought the Speed Racer movie was colorful, cartoonish in a good way, and pretty energetic. The Transporter, that's in my top 5 favorite Jason Statham movies. Oh, that's another film after 1999 I enjoy. And The Transporter 2. The Replacements, that's a fun comedy with Keanu Reeves. Matrix Trilogy. Did not see Just Friends. Yeah, I like to collect physical copies, but I just haven't done it much. I just don't have the funds. The Horde from two. I haven't seen that version of the Horde. No. Favorite Albert Pion movie, Cyborg. Never saw The Mighty Twin. Ransom, that review is actually coming up sometime this week. Because that is a request. And I enjoyed it. Yeah, Peter freaked out. You're right. Those are good examples. Disney's Inspector Gadget, I thought it was cringy. I thought it was goofy. And I thought it didn't really follow the cartoon that well. Dr. Claw was ridiculous and not intimidating. The actor they got was totally wrong for Dr. Claw. Penny and the dog were completely awful versions of their cartoon selves. And Matthew Broderick does not work as Inspector Gadget. I think there's plenty of other actors you could have gotten to play Inspector Gadget better than fucking Matthew Broderick. I liked him as an actor, but not as Inspector Gadget. John Carter, pretty awful. Forgettable movie. My favorite movie made after 1999? I really like films Dread, The Raid Redemption, the John Wick trilogy, Rambo 4. It's hard to pick one ultimate favorite, but those are up there. Hey Scott. I don't know, films don't really scare me that much, to be honest. I'm not really a fan of Last House on the Left. I think the tone is off. It tries to be serious, but then it has this goofy. Will Hollywood be the same after all this? You know what? I hope it's not. I hope it gives them a shake-up, but the more things change, the more they stay the same. So I would not be surprised if nothing changes. Except movie theaters might change because they released that Trolls movie to VOD and it did gangbusters, absolute gangbusters. So studios might be like, you know what? Maybe we'll do this from now on. At least some of them. But you know what? If they kept drive-in theaters, then they could show them on drive-in theaters. But that's what you did for getting rid of the drive-in movie theaters. If you had not gotten rid of all the drive-in movie theaters, then movie theaters, people could still go to them and still practice social distancing. I actually like the Last House on the Left remake more than the original. Vacancy, I need to rewatch it. I haven't seen it since it came out. I heard theaters probably have them open back in July. Well, that's a long time from now. Really is a long time from now. There should not be a Lethal Weapon 5, so there should be no plot, because there should not be a Lethal Weapon 5, because it's completely pointless. The new Bond movie, I was disappointed in Spectre. I'm not even sure the review of Spectre is still up, but I was disappointed in Spectre. Well, I'm not a big John Cryer guy, so there you go. Nimrod Antal, he did a shit job on Predators. I'm sorry. I know you liked Predators, that's fine, but I think it was a mediocre remake of the first film with big-nosed Adrian Brody with his Popeye muscles and fucking Christian Bale voice. Hey, great to be. How are you doing? Great to be. I don't like the original Last House on the Left. I like the remake better. The Hills Have Eyes remake, I fucking love. And when I had my beard and didn't shave my head, I kind of looked like the lead guy. No, I don't want any Dirty Harry. And Scott Eastwood, I'm sorry, Scott Eastwood is not his dad. I'm sorry. It's not his dad. Oh, you don't like Predators? Oh, okay. I figure with the title, Predator, you're a big Predator fan. Well, I guess I'm a Predator fan, but I only like the first two. To Spectre, there are elements I like. I like Daniel Craig. There are elements I like of Spectre, but uh, there's disappointments I will. Exactly. We did not see the face of Dr. Claw. We did not need to. It worked very well. Just Andre, you should check out my reviews of those Avengers films because you would not be alone. uh, Believe me, those reviews were not popular because I was alone in my opinion. I was not a fan of the new Avengers movies. Those reviews are still up, I believe. They should still be up. Being an actor, why? Just so they can jerk you around and not be able to do what you want to do? Oh, thank you, Meadowland 40. Meadowland. Did I like David Hyde Pierce and Osmosis Jones? Yeah, he was fine. Austin Wilcott, hello there. Hello to everyone in the chat. Sorry if I missed it when I was going on my midsummer rant. And then that one guy who disappeared, Manta Ray. Does David Hyde Pierce have earrings? I don't know. Warning Sign. I reviewed Warning Sign on my channel. I love Warning Sign with Yaphet Kotto and Kathleen Quinlan. Sam, what was his name? The lead guy. I almost said Sam Rockwell, but no, that's not him. It was Sam Waterston, I believe. Hey, Tokyo Godzilla. Favorite David Cronenberg film is The Fly remake, and then Videodrome. Indiana Jones movie about Atlantis in 1994. I could see it. Shadow Conspiracy. I don't remember a damn thing about that movie, and I know I've seen it. Sam Shepard. That's what it is. Thank you, Sam. No, it wasn't Shepard. It was Sam Waterston in Warning Sign. Yeah, it was Sam Waterston. Sam Shepard is another actor. Sam Waterston starred in Warning Sign. I hate Cannibal Holocaust. I'm sorry. You don't need real animal deaths. Real animal killing. That's unacceptable to me in a movie. Oh, thank you, Lauren Francisco 31 for the super chat. I really appreciate it. $2. Hello, Matt. Have you seen Elysium with Matt Damon? I have seen Elysium with Matt Damon. I was disappointed in it. The reason I was disappointed in it is I think that director who did District 9, I like District 9, but he's disappointed me ever since. Chappie, I like the lead character, but that's the only thing I liked about Chappie is the lead character. When he started putting the fucking rappers who can't act for shit, that ruined the movie. And then Elysium, I like Matt Damon, but the story really wasn't that interesting. And the action scenes were poorly done. Like, the action scenes, they were herky-jerky. The camera was going all over the place. You couldn't understand what was going on. The ending was fairly predictable, self-sacrifice. I'm like, okay, you're going that route, a Braveheart, like all these other films, okay. But yeah, Elysium was disappointing. I did not care for Elysium. Which sucks because I liked the trailer. I was hyped from the trailer, but when I saw the finished product, I'm like, this is a very flawed movie. Elysium. I think it's a very flawed film. But thank you for the super chat, Lord Francisco. Thank you for that. Sorry, folks. If someone's going to be taking the time and money to send me a super chat, I figure it's only right for me to give a little bit more time to answering their question. So, sorry, I probably missed a bunch. I apologize. But again, someone's nice enough to do that. I think it's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? Well, I'm sorry. Braveheart's like 2 decades old. Batman Dead End. I think it's an overrated fan film. I like the effects, but it's like 5 minutes long and nothing really happens. So, I mean, I appreciate the effects of the Alien and Predator, but that's pretty much it. It's too short, and there's many other fan films I think are much better. I've reviewed Child's Play 2 on the channel. That's one of my favorites of the franchise. But I have a review of Child's Play 2 on the channel. Yeah, I know Neil Blomkamp was going to do a alternate Aliens. I would have been curious about it. I think The Fly is the remake. No, I disagree. The Fly is sci-fi horror. It's horror. You have a guy melting a. You have a fly melting a guy's hand completely off. You got pieces of his body falling apart. I mean, what constitutes a horror if that's not horror? The Watchmen movie, I remember not minding, but I haven't seen it since it came out. Did not see Bronson with Tom Hardy. If I did, I don't remember a damn thing about it. The ending was predictable in Elysium. That's the thing. It was totally predictable. Hi, Forrest. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Connor. I've already seen a Serbian film years and years ago. It's one of the biggest piece of shits I've ever seen. Fuck a Serbian film. It's one of the worst piece of shit movies of all time. It's the equivalent of Two Girls, One Cup being a movie. If a Serbian film can be called a movie, then I guess I should call Two Girls, One Cup a movie. Because they're both the same goddamn movie. I'm staying safe. I hope you're doing safe. I loved being on the sausage factory of Pizzow. It was entertaining. I was on there long ago, but because of internet, I've been away for a while. If you check back old episodes, Zach Livingston, I'm on quite a bit of them. The camera work, I'm sorry, is god awful dog shit in Elysium. It's shaky cam. You can't understand what the fuck's going on. I reviewed Nighthawks, Mark Anzio. You can feel free to check out my review if you want of Nighthawks. Flesh Gordon, the porno parody. I have not seen that. Keira Knightley. All I remember from is Pirates of the Caribbean. You'll never see the deleted scenes from Nighthawks. It will never happen. It just never will. Take care, Cielo Horata. Favorite big budget film? I mean, well, what constitutes as a big budget film? Because back in the day, like Aliens is a big budget film, so like that would count. David Patrick, watch my review. I explained why in the review why I didn't like it. I mean, if I'm not trying to be mean, David Patrick, but if you're not going to bother watching the review where I explain why I didn't like the film, then I don't know what you want me to say. Never saw Terrifier. Blood Raid films are dog shit. The Fly 1986 is the only good remake. I can name 20 remakes I enjoy, man. John Carpenter's The Thing, The Blob from 1988, Hells of Eyes remake from 2006, Dawn of the Dead remake 2004, House of Wax remake, House on Haunted Hill from 1999, Night of Living Dead from 1990. And I mean, that's just horror remakes that I enjoy. Maniac with Elijah Wood. I think there's plenty of good horror remakes. Midsummer's worse, but fuck Hereditary. No, I'm not trying to be rude to Patrick David. Let's not be rude to him. I was just saying I don't I don't know why to redo my review when I've already done the review, you know what I mean? Take care, Scott. Chappie, I'm not a fan of the movie. I like the title character in Chappie, but he deserved a much better movie. The character was good. The movie, though, was fairly trash. The character needed a better movie. Manny Gatillo, how are you doing? Yeah, I already know about John Lithgow. It was on the Wikipedia pages. My favorite director is John Carpenter. I never saw The Fanatic, so the worst Travolta film I've seen is probably Battlefield Earth. Smoky Mirrors, Storytown Savini, never saw it. Shimozen, Ken, how are you doing, Ken? Uh, Mouse Hunt, never reviewed it. Thank you, Forrest. I just hated that movie. At least, Forrest, you're kind about it. Every person who likes that movie, who commented on my channel, said that I was stupid, some other insult, and the movie's brilliant. But they offered no rebuttal to anything I said in that review. Like, hey, these two old people jumped to their death. Then another person smashed his head like Gallagher would do with a watermelon. And then the next scene, the characters, instead of get the fuck out of Dodge, went, where's my thesis? That's my subject for my thesis. You're arguing about your fucking thesis when you just saw two people commit suicide and a guy's head become a fucking walnut and someone crushed it? And this is supposed to be grade A writing? 7.1 my ass. But they offered no rebuttal. They just offered insults because they had no way to rebuttal. But at least you were nice, Forrest. But John the Zero Cool, thank you so much for the super chat. Let me read that. Thank you, John, man. $2. It was free pizza. Yeah, good luck with Knock Knock, man. That movie's a piece of shit. Oh, another one from Lauren Francisco 31. Thank you so much. $2 super chat. Best franchise, Rocky, Rambo, or Die Hard? Despite not liking 5, for me, it's Rambo because I like the first 4 so much. I saw Rambo 4 in the theater. One of the best times I had in the theater. And Rambo First Blood Part 2 and Rambo 3 are literally two of my favorite films of all time. If you guys, if you haven't seen them, go back on my channel. I did a top 100 favorite action films of all time list. And that's my buddy's dog wanting now, so I'll be right back. But yeah, check out that videos. 100 favorite action films of all time list. It's on my channel. It's, I think, like 5-part video. That was my friend's dog. Someone asked about VFW. I reviewed that pretty much 2 weeks ago. I reviewed that a couple weeks ago. I liked it, but I didn't. Mark Anzio, I highly doubt that. But hey, any little bit helps. So I think the people who've sent in super chats, I think it's really humbling. They could have gotten out in Midsummer anytime, and they didn't because they're too stupid. Well, it's not my dog, so yeah, the dog is ugly. So it's not my dog. Frank Sinatra's John McClane? No, not at all. The writing had no sense, period, in Midsummer. What will movie theaters have to do? I have no idea what movie theaters are going to do. I can't answer that question. I really can't. Hardcore Henry is a good movie. I reviewed that on the channel. I saw it when it came out. Sadly, it bombed. Arnold's most underrated film? I would go with End of Days. I think End of Days is Arnold's most underrated flick. Saw that in the movie theater back in the day. Loved it. You a fucking quiet boy compared to me. A quiet boy. Stop acting like a pussy. You want to fuck with me? I never understood the hate for End of Days. I never did. It's a fun fucking film. R-rated, big budget, Arnold kicking the devil's ass. You want to fuck with me? Nickelodeon movies fucking suck ass. I ranted on a bunch of them. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear about that, Ken. I hope you get better, man. Very sorry to hear about that, Ken. The Contra, Morgan Freeman, I barely remember. Well, frame by frame, I don't know. These people who... There will be people who will call you dumb and an idiot and throw insults, but they won't rebuttal anything that you have said. They'll just call you a piece of shit. I fucking love End of Days. I love the dialogue. Gabriel Byrne's having so much fun. He's punching people through the face. Arnold has machine guns at the end. He's fighting cult members. He's in a subway scene straight out of Resident Evil 2. Literally, the scene in Resident Evil 2 when the arm goes through the roof, when you're with Ada Wong, when you're playing as Leon, Arnold does that. He's shooting the shit out of an arm. Shoots a fucking grenade launcher up the devil's ass. Well, not the ass, in the stomach. He blows the fucking devil up. You want to fuck with me? I fucking love End of Days so much. Truly underrated. I like Nacho Libre. I don't think I've ever reviewed it. People ask, could I request a TV show? Not an entire season, because that's asking me to go through 10, 12 hours for one review. I don't have the time to do that. I'm sorry. Maybe like 1 or 2 episodes, but not like an entire season of a show. I like Godzilla 1998, so you're not alone, Peter Freak Out. Not, I think Nacho Libre, is that a Nickelodeon film? If so, it's probably the only Nickelodeon film I like, or one of. I'm glad you're feeling better, Ken. But it goes what it goes. And then when you either ignore them or you give a rebuttal and then they don't say anything. It's like when people, anytime they say, Teen Sean, I have a review of The Invisible Man on the channel a few weeks ago, and I liked it. Again, that fucking one guy at the beginning of this chat, you don't like any movie after 1999. That's another film I like, The Invisible Man. My top movies so far 2020 would be Bad Boys for Life, Sonic the Hedgehog, I would say Guns Akimbo, VFW, The Hunt, then The Invisible Man. All films I reviewed on the channel, all films I liked. Are you okay with Arnold dying in End of Days? Yes, because they did it the right way. What I mean by that is, obviously this is a movie where heaven and hell exist, because it's about the devil. Arnold literally sees his wife and child before he dies. So that means Arnold went to heaven to be with his wife and child. So to be honest, that is the happiest ending for Arnold. Horror Freak, thank you for being a patron. Yes, it would be best to send me a message for what review. Otherwise, I won't know. Believe God or science. I'm open to both. I'm open to whoever has the better argument. A movie with a 20-foot naked ugly woman killing the crap out of people. Probably star Brie Larson. I'm sure they will do that. It'll be Brie Larson. Jesus Christ. Lucas Green. Hey, Matt, you said in one of our chats if you were given 100, you would review the first season of a TV show. So there you go. Would this count as Patreon request or a separate request? It could be whatever you want, Lucas Green. You did both. Mark Danzio, I guess you were psychic. So Lucas Green, it could be for both. So just send me. It's pounds, so it's going to be a little bit more than American. So your choice, man. Your absolute choice, and you could get both. With that much money, I'm open to anything. So Lucas Green, I don't deserve that, but that's pretty damn humbling, to say the least. Are you sure you want to do that? Because I'm not really much of a reviewer. Are you sure you want to do that, Lucas Green? Because I'm not much of a reviewer. Oh, we got another troll in here. Thomas Wooden Railway. Probably the same guy, Manta Ray, just got butthurt so badly that now he's coming back with another. Hey, Thomas Wooden Railway, let me ask you a question. How come two people, when they see two people die from suicide and they see a guy get his brain smashed in, how come the very next scene they're talking about a thesis? Would you do that? Let me ask you a question. Would you do that? Enter the Tekken. I would do that, and then at the end I'd go, I'm full of shit. Lucas Green just sent me a message of what the show is on Facebook, and I will do it. They were not on drugs when they were talking about their thesis, dumbass. No, they weren't, you dumbass. You call me a dumbass? They were not on drugs in that scene, dummy. They were standing up talking about their thesis, you dumb fuck. You can't even spell dumb right. You spelled dumb, D-U-M-D. People, can you laugh at him? You can't even spell the word dumb. I don't even have to say anything. You make fun of your own self, you dumbass. Anthony Jordan, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for getting me into The Golden Child. Oh, cool. I'm glad you checked out The Golden Child. It's, I think, a great comedy. Fantastic comedy, man. I love The Golden Child, Anthony Jordan. I'm glad you checked it out. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you, Anthony Jordan, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Golden Child's great. You spelled dumb, D-U-M-D. You're done now. Fuck your... See, you can't even spell the word yo. It's you, not your. Fuck your what? Fuck your mouth? D-U-M-D. We're laughing at you, buddy. God damn, man. Do you know what brain cells are, or are they against the law? I'm sorry, brain cells are against the law where you're at, man. Dumb fuck. Dumb. D-U-M-D. See, this is what, I mean, your as well. Fuck your. Can't even say fuck you. It's fuck your. Fuck your. Is that slang that I don't know about? Fuck your. D-U-M-D. That's how you spell dumb. D-U-M-D, man. Oh, Matt B, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed Over the Top. Thank you very much. Predminator, I agree. Ellen Ripley would have a field day with this guy. IQ's definitely dropped sharply with him. D-U-M-D. Fuck yours. This is what, like, these people... The guy What is a D-U-M-D? Apparently that's him. In the dictionary, his picture. I'm sure in his room he goes, I am done it. See, but Total Meltdown 2, you're being nice about it. That's the thing. We agree to disagree on End of Days. You've given your opinion. You gave a reason. We disagree. Total Meltdown 2, that's how you do it right. See? Follow what Total Meltdown is doing. This is a good guy. If you can, give him like a thumbs up. Total Meltdown 2, thumbs up. You can't do thumbs up on this, but I would do like a smiley face or something. That's probably the type of guy that goes, I am done it, on his fucking, in this mirror. I know you're like, what do you mean in his mirror? Because that's what he wants to jump into after the embarrassment of what he just witnessed. He doesn't want to be in front of the mirror anymore. He wants to be in it. But I'm sorry, you cannot. You cannot. Thank you, Ray D. I appreciate the kind words. He needs hooked on phonics. That's what that guy needs. He needs Jesus, and he needs hooked on phonics. This didn't work for him. I never drink alcohol. Don't care for alcohol. Just not an alcohol guy. My favorite Stallone film, it always between Cobra and Rambo First Blood Part 2, but right now I choose Rambo First Blood Part 2. That's my favorite. But I love Cliffhanger, Demolition Man, Rambo 3. Greenland, I don't know what Greenland is. Gerard Butler's in it. Oh, okay, yeah, the guy does. Yeah, that guy probably does Goodbye Horses. He does, he does the fucking stuff from Jay and Silent Bob. Well, Clerks 2, really. That Jason Mewes did. Goodbye Horses. Adolfonica C, thank you for the super chat. Fist bump. I'm not sure how you do that on the camera, but thank you. I really appreciate that, man. I really do. Adolfonica, thank you so much. It's a country. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Well, I know Greenland was a country. I mean, I did not know the movie was a thing. I knew Greenland was a country. I didn't know the movie was even a thing. I had never heard of the movie coming out. Yeah, I better be careful. I'll be as dumb as that guy. D-U-M-D. Yeah, D for dipshit. Have you seen Pie? I've seen some pie, but not the kind of pie you're talking. Yeah, not that kind of pie. Anime, I'm not big on, but I like Akira. I like Ninja Scroll. I did a review of Fist of the North Star, which I didn't mind. I think I didn't mind the Vampire Hunter D. It's a new disaster film with Gerard Butler about an asteroid hit in Florida. Oh, okay. It's called Greenland? Okay, I know about that movie, but that's really what it's called? Greenland? What? That's a lame title for a disaster movie. Does Greenland sound like a disaster movie to anybody? I reviewed Black Eagle on the channel. I did a Van Damme marathon where I reviewed pretty much all of his movies. My favorite body bag story, I'll probably go with the gas station one. Oh, thank you, Lorraine Francisco 31 with the super chats today. I really appreciate that, Lorraine Francisco. The best and worst Kevin Smith movie. My favorite Kevin Smith movie, for those interested, I have reviewed all of the Kevin Smith movies. They're on my channel. My favorite is Clerks. I just love the simplicity, the dialogue. I could relate to it, having worked in retail in the past. The worst one is, I gotta still go with Yoga Hosers. If you want to know my thoughts on Yoga Hosers, I ranted on that. But yeah, I reviewed all the films of Kevin Smith. I love Clerks. I like Mallrats. I like Dogma, Chasing Amy. Clerks 2 I loved. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back I had fun with. Jersey Girl was What the hell was the other movies? Tusk I hated. Red State I hated. Yoga Hosers is the worst. Jay and Silent Bob Reboot I did not like. But yeah, Mallrats is fun. Mallrats is a fun movie. That's actually the first Kevin Smith film I saw on VHS tape. What the fuck is Yoga Hosers? It's the worst. It's one of the worst comedies of all time. It's Kevin Smith's worst film. His daughter stars with Johnny Depp's daughter. They both work at a store. They're really big in Canadian because they say a boot a lot. A boot. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. And they fight bratwurst Nazi creatures and bad CGI. Go check out the trailer for Yoga Hosers if you want to puke. Thank you, Nick Fusaro. Thank you. I forgot about Cop Out, but yeah, I forgot it for a reason. Favorite pie? Smooth pie, but you're not talking about that pie. I like pumpkin pie. I like pie that's just like a lot of whipped cream. Like pumpkin pie with a lot of whipped cream. Young Frankenstein is a fun movie. Rest in peace, Gene Wilder. Why is your daughter watching my stuff? I don't have the Facebook up. When I have multiple windows up, it'll slow down Lucas Green, but I will definitely read it after it. And Lucas Green, I really appreciate it. I really do. And I will do my best. Do the best that I can. I don't think I deserve it, Lucas Green, but I really appreciate it because I'm not that much of a reviewer. Let's be honest. Sleepy Hollow, one of my favorite Tim Burton movies. Well, Morganzio, just fair warning, I'm going to talk the way I want to talk, so it's up to you if you want your daughter here or not, but I don't want to censor myself for everybody else. So I figure I'd give like a warning ahead of time that I don't really want to censor my language. So I figure it's fair to give you a fair warning on, you know. Sonny Landham. Yeah, I mean, he was a good character actor, whether it be in Predator or when he played villainous roles. He was the main bad guy in Firewalker. I like Sleepy Hollow, yeah. Entertaining stuff. I thought Johnny Depp did a fairly good job in that movie. Okay, Marganzio. You never know because considering the people I've had come to my streams as well as my YouTube channel, it's a big roller coaster of some people. I'll tell you that much. Never reviewed The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Cliff's Edge by Patrick Swayze. No, I haven't seen that. Thank you, Lucas Drain. I appreciate the kind words. I fucking hated Norbit, but I have a rant on that. For those interested and want to know why, feel free to watch the video. Oh, we have the same guy. Hey, how do you spell dumb, Starlado 101? Is it D-U-M-D? You got so embarrassed you changed your name, huh? Hey, do you know how to spell dumb, Starlado? How do you spell dumb? Hey, everybody, teach this guy how to spell dumb. Is it D-U-M-D again? Are you duh? Is it D-U-M-D for dumbass? You screwed yourself, fool. I mean, come on now. If you can't even spell the word dumb, try Hooked on Phonics. It's not just for kids. Hey, Don, how are you doing? I like the third best of the best movie. I think it's a pretty good one. The fourth one, not so much. But the third best of the best is pretty good. I would say it's the second best. 2, then 3 are my favorites of that. At least I know how to spell the word dumb. It's pretty pathetic when you can't spell the word dumb. Is it D-U-M-T? No. D-U-M-M-M-C? No. Are you duds? No, you can't speak. You're probably too stupid to speak. Probably too stupid to hold a job. I don't need to say a thing. You fool yourself. It's not my fault you're an idiot. I don't have to say another thing. That alone, there is nothing else that needs to be done. You even admitted that you can't spell the word dumb. Again, reread what you typed. You just admitted you can't spell the word dumb. At least I can spell the word dumb. At least I can spell the word dumb. That doesn't mean I don't have a job. Dumbass. That means I can actually split costs and actually have more money. Wow. There's a way to get more money. Wow. Genius. But I mean, you don't know that, so there you go. Genius. Go back to school. Everybody is making fun of you, man. Try Hooked on Phonics next time. But anyway, let's see. I haven't seen From Hell. Maybe once at the end of... No. Probably when it came out, I saw From Hell. But, I need to see From Hell again. I didn't watch much Doctor Who, to be honest. Did not see the movie Greyhound. I know that's the new Tom Hanks film. Did not see the... I didn't even see the trailer for it. Jack the Ripper itch From Hell. I have to give another rewatch. Do a Patreon review of Teletubbies so he can get the education he needs. I don't know. Teletubbies might be too hard for him. I mean, Barney is probably rocket science for him. I haven't seen Ford vs. Ferrari. I've just been busy with other stuff. Haven't seen Benny and June. Favorite TV shows, it'd be stuff like The X-Files before they did the stupid revivals. The 2003 Ninja Turtles cartoon, the sitcom Elf from the 80s, The A-Team, Quantum Leap. What else is there? There's Millennium with Lance Henriksen, a few others. My favorite James Bond film, probably GoldenEye. Machete, I think the trailer was much better than the movie. I think the movie spent too much time talking about the border of Mexico. And it just took out of the other stuff that it should have been. Hey, Mike OCP in the house. How you doing, Mike? You got a lab to do tonight for school, but I wanted to say hi, to say Midsummer and the hipster fanboys of it can suck my dick. There you go. Hope you're doing well, Mike. I had a guy come and try to troll me, Mike, and he spelled dumb D-U-M-D. So that's how genius some of these people are. No, other people are seeing me, Miguel. I barely remember the original Piranha. Ryan DeWitt Todd, I'm doing okay. I have not seen the film Pi. Yeah, he's a dumb fuck in the computer, don't lie. Mike, I definitely agree with you on that. Coherence, never heard of the film Coherence. Josh Gad, he's annoying as hell. Kevin James, not so much of a fan. Once been, haven't seen that with Jim Carrey. But if you're wondering, reviews coming up, Geely, The Players Club, Manhunt, which is the worst fucking... Shut up, computer. Worst fucking John Woo film I've ever seen, Manhunt. Might as well watch a man cunt. Spider-Man Far From Home, I did see that. Patriot Games, Clear and Present Danger, and a bunch more. Fuck the new Halloween movie. Oh, everybody's leaving now? Is everybody leaving? I saw like 4 people say goodnight. So Zach Livingston, Adolfo Nika, and... Man, like everybody's leaving. Midsummer is fucking worse. Hereditary sucked too, but Midsummer, I don't know, just... Hereditary, at least you can give the lead woman had a solid performance, but everyone fucked in Midsummer. Well, everyone fucked. Yeah. I wish everyone fucked. That'd be the fucking AAA, Triple X porn parody. Everyone fucked. Everyone sucked is what I meant to say. That guy's DUMD got to me. But yeah, I did see Spider-Man Far From Home. And I don't know if anyone wants to hear my opinion on it. Big Loss 904. I mean, I did record the review. I'll upload that sometime. But, hey, Fabio. How you doing, man? Fabio in the house. Great guy. Check this guy out. The Italian's down 51. He's doing a good job on a Chuck Norris marathon. I had a guy come in who said I was dumb and he spelled it D-U-M-D. But yeah, The Players Club, that's a Patreon review coming up. And that movie sucked. Ice Cube should not direct movies. He's worried about the guns and he's worried about the soundtrack. That's it. Spider-Man Far From Home. It's not a rant, but it's a long discussion. Because I like Tom Holland. Mysterio was really good. I like Jake Gyllenhaal. I like the finale action scenes. But there's also a lot of stuff that pissed me off about the movie. For example, I apologize. I'm going to go a little bit in the Spider-Man Far From Home. Have a good night, Ken, and everyone who's leaving. Take care, Mike OCP. Definitely, we need to talk on Skype sometime, man. Let me know when you're available. But, I don't mind the Osbournes TV show. I like Ozzy Osbourne. Simon Says, have not seen. But, nah, I guess I can wait to share my thoughts Spider-Man Far From Home. I mean, I did record the review, so I'll just upload that sometime. But... I reviewed Uncut Gems about a week or two ago. The review's up on the channel. And I liked Uncut Gems. I always forget this thing has a delay with the chat. Keanu Reeves' stepdad. Keanu Reeves' stepdad directed A Force of One. There's no way for me to show the trailer on here. Smiles, I have no even idea what you're asking. Just explain why, that's all you said. Okay, like one thing with Spider-Man Far From Home, I don't care for his fat friend. I don't care for the fact that they don't ever mention fucking Uncle Ben. I'm tired of that. Mention Uncle Ben, for fuck's sake. But I mean, there's parts of rant and there's parts of a review, so... At the end of the day, I didn't mind Spider-Man Far From Home, but I have a lot of issues with it too. Oh, thank you, Lauren Francisco 31 for the super chat, $2. Thoughts on the upcoming Halloween movie? I have no interest, because why? Halloween 2018 sucked enough dick that I don't need more fucking dick in my mouth. Like, why do I need more dicks in my mouth? Other than, Halloween 2018 already did that. I mean, that was enough for my liking. I don't need another Halloween film to do the same fucking thing that already was done. There's nothing more you can do with Halloween. They've already done it. It's just the same shit again and again and again with Halloween. Halloween 2018 was Halloween's greatest hits. I said that when it came out. So many people got pissed at me and they were fucking mad. And now more people are like, yeah, it was just the same shit over and over again. Halloween 2018 did nothing new, nothing different, nothing unique, nothing memorable. It played it as safe as fucking can be. And it got the box office. And I'm sorry, I have no respect for it. It was a boring fucking film. And the rumors I've heard about the new one, it sounds like another piece of fucking shit. I don't know if they're true, but I've heard some things about the fucking new movie. And it sounds fucking stupid. Sounds fucking dumb. And I can barely remember half of what the rumors were. Fuck Halloween 2018. Fuck this new movie. David Patrick, I know. I talked about that when I reviewed Atlantis: The Lost Empire. Hating Chad would make a good porn name? No, because the word Chad would make people think of chap. Like he's chapped. My favorite Stephen King movie? Maximum Overdrive is pretty fun. I'm also a sucker for Stephen King's Graveyard Shift. The rumors of the new Halloween is that Jamie Lee Curtis is barely in the fucking film. It's going to end on a sequel bait ending because they go to the fucking third movie. That it might take place in a hospital yet again. Because something happens with Laurie Strode, and then she's in the hospital for like most of the fucking film, and then most of the film is the daughter and the granddaughter. And so Jamie Lee Curtis will barely be in it. That's the rumor. And then it ends on a sequel bait ending, because you gotta get to the third movie. Halloween Ends, which is a fucking lie, because it won't end. It's like, what about Bob? You think he's gone? See? He never leaves. He's never gone. Hi, Hardboiled 01. Hardboiled, a great John Woo movie. The Mask in Halloween 2018 was not the problem. A documentary on an Elm Street remake? I would ask why. Grumpy Bear's Den, how are you doing? Yeah, the rumor is there'll be just like a rehash of the hospital in Halloween 2, but then Jamie Lee Curtis will barely be in it. Yeah, so it's like the fucking daughter and granddaughter fucking around. Anthony Michael Hall. Apparently, the rumor I heard with Anthony Michael Hall, he played, what was the character in the first film? Not Danny, that's fucking The Shining. What was the little kid in the first Halloween film that Anthony Michael Hall plays here? Hi, Caleb. Favorite Tony Jaa film? Probably The Protector. Fabio, you know this. What's the little kid's name that Anthony Michael Hall plays growing up? I keep remembering there's a delay on this. Tommy Doyle. Thank you, Mr. Ridley. So Anthony Michael Hall plays an older Tommy Doyle. I heard that they had an original cut of the film where Tommy Doyle was a wife beater. Like the grown-up Tommy Doyle was a guy who would beat the shit out of his wife. And apparently test ratings didn't like that, so they toned that down for the final product. So yeah, apparently in the original cut, because remember they said they were doing additional photography at one point? That's the rumor, though. I don't know if that's true, but the rumor was, oh yeah, Tommy Doyle was beating the fuck out of his wife. And people didn't like that, so they cut that back. That's the rumor. I would not be fucking surprised, because we need that in a Halloween film, but apparently they toned that back. But yeah, good movie to me, yeah. Yeah, it's Anthony Michael Hall's character from Edward Scissorhands, exactly. He just changed his name to Tommy Doyle. The new Candyman trailer, I don't see a point of remaking Candyman. I rewatched that because that's a Patreon review for this month. It still holds up, Candyman, the original. Moon, I think it's a really good movie. I mean, 7.9, I'm fine with that rating. I think it's a really good sci-fi flick. There's 2 more Halloween films. There's Halloween Kills, and then there's going to be a third one, Halloween Ends. Considering what they do with movies today, I would not be surprised if that rumor was true. Look what they did with Luke Skywalker. He's a chicken shit loser who drinks titty milk. I mean, Anthony Michael Hall is a douchebag in real life. I've heard that. That's too bad, because I liked him as an actor. I love the Dead Zone TV show, but No Time to Die. That's the James Bond film. I'm indifferent on it. I mean, I was disappointed with Spectre, but I mean, I don't know. They'll probably have some fucking agenda in it too, like every fucking movie. That's why with Hollywood film, there's films I've liked this year, but a lot of them I'm like, they don't have some bullshit agenda. Moonraper with Ben Affleck. There's going to be people who don't know what you're talking about. That's a fake movie poster, and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, because Kevin Smith always wanted to make fun of Ben Affleck because they're good friends. So, Halloween in Space. You know what? They're not going to do that because they think Halloween is this prestigious title. So they're just going to remake the same movie over and over again. Like, this will get up to maybe 4 or 5 movies, and then the 5 years will pass, and they'll just do another fucking reboot. You know what? I would not be surprised 5 years after the 3rd or 4th, whatever this fucking thing, they do another reboot, and it's an older fucking... Oh my god, what's her name in the Jamie from Halloween 4? And they'll go, this is a true sequel to Halloween 4, and it's been many years later, and Jamie is now back, and so is Ellie Cornell, and I would not be fucking surprised. Because we'll just remake what we did in Halloween 2018. Only it'll be her instead of Jamie Lee Curtis. I have a review of Exorcist: The Beginning, Don. Feel free to watch my review of that if you would like to hear my thoughts on that film. I'd go more in depth on it. I hate every single Leprechaun film, so if you want me to say what I think is one of the worst fucking franchises in horror film history, I would say Leprechaun. Psycho, a slasher? In a way, yeah. I'm fine with it being called that. I'm calling it right here. After Halloween ends, and then they do a 4th or 5th movie, then 5 years later, then we'll have Jamie from Halloween 4. She was a kid. She was traumatized. Now she's grown up. And now she's in the same fucking thing Jamie Lee Curtis is in these movies. And she has a daughter. And then Ellie Cornell is like still living in town. And all the women are going to fight Michael Myers and kick him in the balls and be like the end of Death Proof. And the sad thing is, I just see that people think I'm joking. Fabio, can you see that happening? I can see that happening. How you take care of Leprechaun? A double barrel shotgun up his ass. Watch Alien 3 or pull your teeth out. Well, I've already had teeth pulled out, so I guess that. Fuck Victor Crowley. I don't like any of the Hatchet movies. Good gore, nothing else. That new Arnold Jackie Chan movie looks like dog shit. Awful CGI. Dollar for the Dead, never seen it. I like Danielle Harris as an actress, and she was in some of the Hatchet sequels. I don't mind Training Day. Superman 2 or Batman Returns. I don't know. I like both. It's hard to choose between the two. I like both of them, though. It's pretty hard to choose, though. It's hard to choose. But almost every franchise is fucked up. Pretty much, sad to say. Sad but true. I'm going to replace your Holy Man VHS you destroyed years ago free of charge. No, that's okay. You can keep it. Can you recommend anything? Well, what kind of movies? Action movies? Horror movies? Certain years? Certain genres? Certain decade? It will definitely happen. Won't be surprised if they do it with Friday the 13th as well. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, yeah, sadly. I'm trying to think how they would do it Friday the 13th. Would they ignore all the sequels and just say Friday the 13th Part 1 happened? And then, wow, if we do that, then Jason can be anybody and can look like anything. And they won't do that because the hockey mask sells too much merchandise. I think that's the thing with, it's going to be at least after part 3 because the hockey mask is too much of a merchandise seller to get rid of that. Daniel Harris had a big role in Urban Legends. That's right. Well, yeah, Maximus Prime again. Like, I could name 1,000 movies, but you gotta give me at least a little bit of a like, what do you want me to do, sort of thing. Hey, Nick B. I'm not a fan of the Godfather movies. I don't mind James Brown. Prince songs and Batman, they're all right. I don't have a PS4, so I didn't play the new Predator game. I barely remember Epic Movie for good reason. Bring back all the survivors and have them have their own stories and shit. Yeah, I can't really say I'd be into that. Have a good night, Miguel. I don't care about Wonder Woman 2. I have no interest. Gal Gadot, Gal Gadon, Gal, get the fuck out of my face and go sing your Imagine song over and over again for people who give a fuck, which is zilch and nada. Imagine. I barely remember the Urban Legend sequels, to be honest. Rob Zombie should never direct a movie again. Body Double, Disclosure, I like both of them. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen both for a while. Have you done a video on the best slasher films? I haven't. Hollow Man is my favorite Invisible movie. My favorite movie dealing with invisibility would be Hollow Man. I'm not a Godfather guy. I prefer Goodfellas. I think Goodfellas is a better movie than Godfather. I'm sorry. I think Goodfellas goes at a faster pace. I think Goodfellas is just more entertaining to watch when it deals with gangsters. I think Martin Scorsese does a wonderful job. I think Martin Scorsese is a much better director than Francis Ford Coppola. I think Scorsese beats the shit out of Coppola hands down. Goodfellas, After Hours, Taxi Driver, Wolf of Wall Street, all good movies, better than anything Francis Ford Coppola has done. Ben Stein? You mean like Win Ben Stein's money? I mean, if you mean him, he's supposed to be boring. That's kind of his gimmick. When he's like Bueller and Ferris Bueller's Day Off, that's part of the joke. Frame by frame, sure. I'll see it if it's that way. Yeah, then I'll see it. Frame by frame, yeah, I'll do that then. More horror films in space, like Michael Myers, Chucky, Leatherface. No, I like Jason X, but that gimmick works for Jason, not for anybody else. Crystal Skull, or Army of Darkness. Although I still like Crystal Skull, I don't care what people make fun of me for it. I still sincerely enjoy Indiana Jones and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I still enjoy that movie. Three from Hell, fuck Rob Zombie. Favorite Scorsese film? That's tough. Scorsese's done a lot of good stuff. Cape Fear, that was good. You know what? I really liked Wolf of Wall Street. I was really surprised by that. I mean, Casino, I liked. I don't know. It's hard to pick my favorite Scorsese film. Just Visiting, never seen. Lemony Snicket's, never saw it. Brian DeWitt Todd, I would choose The Incredibles. Crystal Skull, fuck. I like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I'm sorry. I liked the movie. I did a review defending the film. I stand by all that I said in that review. You don't need to CGI gophers. You don't need to CGI other bullshit, but I still enjoy the movie. And you don't need an Indiana Jones 5. It's pointless. Unneeded. That Ezra Miller video, I don't understand the hype behind that because it was done around April 1st. It's so fucking slow motion. Literally, he grabs the person, but not really. And then the woman literally is falling with him in slow motion. I'm like, there's obviously something up here. And someone's lying about to get some money. Ezra Miller's an idiot for even doing it. You know what? This is my guess to that. I could be wrong, but this is my guess. It was April 1st. He said, hey, let's do a joke. Like, oh, imagine an angry fan. And then they do it slow motion to be careful. Then you sell that. Get a shitload of money, be anonymous, and then you run and you got a shitload of money. I think Ezra Miller's an idiot for going along with that, not using common sense, but if you're attacking someone, you're not going to go at them slow fucking motion like that. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm attacking someone. I'm doing this, and I'm going like this, and I'm going slow motion. That's not attacking someone, whether you're drunk or not. And no one picks up on that. No one's saying anything about that. I think he's a fucking idiot, but there's something else up, and no one mentions it. I'm like, okay, there's something else to it. New Warriors comic, that's a fucking embarrassment. Well, Pancake Poppy, the articles literally say he attacked this woman, and then you watch the video. What attack? It's literally this in slow motion. Not even slow motion. There's something else to it. I think Ezra Miller's an idiot, but I can also look at it and go, there's something else to this story that someone's not telling. And that's my problem with it, is no one wants to go into actual journalism of uncovering the whole story. Because it's hard work, and they don't want to do the hard work. And that's the thing with these people who write the websites. The articles, I should say. That apparently Ezra Miller, the guy who plays the Flash in the movies, choked out a fan. But then when you watch the video, it's literally the guy's moving this, and then the girl's like following with him, and it was done around April 1st. There's something more to that, but people like, he attacked that fan. I'm like, if you think that's an attack, you don't know what the fuck attack is. It matters if there's more to the story. It matters if there's a whole story to be told, but people just want to... That's like back in the day with Michael Jackson, which I believe was innocent. But then people just want to believe the easy story, but they don't want to look into it. But then if you did, you would see that these people who accused Michael Jackson were lying about 50 other fucking things. He ain't exactly no Dwayne The Rock Johnson. But if you're attacking someone, would the attack really be like this? That's as fast as he moved. There's something more to that. I think he's an idiot. I think he's a dumbass. But you don't move like this. When has anyone moved that way during an attack or a fight? Please tell me. I think Michael Jackson was weird, but I don't think he did what he was accused of. Lauren Francisco 31, thank you for the super chat. List of actors you want to see in Expendables 4. I don't want to see in Expendables 4. Expendables 2 was disappointing for me. Expendables 3 was a piece of fucking shit. These guys are too old. I'm sorry. Expendables 4, they're too old. They should have done this in the late 90s when their careers were kind of dwindling, even though there were some good movies for me. Late 90s, early 2000s, they all should have done these Expendable movies then. I like the first Expendables, but they're too old and it's too late. Frame by frame, I'm not saying Michael Jackson wasn't weird, but being weird doesn't mean he... I don't think Michael Jackson didn't do it. Do I like the grumpy old men movies? Yes, I do. Don't get so upset frame by frame. It's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with my opinion. I just don't agree with you. To each their own. Yeah, 90s Expendables would have made more sense. Your wife's best friend used to be on Beavis and Butthead when she was attending at Highland High School before she moved and got her own spinoff. Max Payne, what do you mean by that? Oh, so she was a lot like Daria? Spitting image of Daria? I don't give a shit about the Snyder Cut. The Justice League was bad enough. Hey, it's cool if people want to agree. If people want to disagree about the whole Michael Jackson thing, that's fine. No need for one to attack the other. There's nothing wrong with opinions. If frame by frame thinks something else, that's fine. I'm not going to attack frame by frame because he's not being rude. So it's cool. We just agree to disagree. AVP is not underrated. It's a pretty bad movie with awful human characters. Getting married? No. I have no interest. Oh, okay, frame by frame, alright. It's hard to tell with the comments because I can't find a slow mode. There used to be a slow mode on this thing. There's no slow mode on here anymore. I can't find it at least. It's just stream latency, enable DVR, stream health. There's no slow mode anymore. I can't find a slow mode, so the comments are going by quickly, but We got over 50 people. That's pretty cool. Over 50 people. I like Demolition Man as well. One of my favorite Stallone movies. Yeah, Seagal made a movie with DMX. I didn't see it because I didn't care to see it. I really didn't. The only Wolf Cool, I'm busy doing Patreon and PayPal requests. So if someone sends in a PayPal request for Pretty Woman, then I'll review it. I'm not going to give out my age. That's the thing you have to realize, Connor Lyons, when you do stuff, don't give out your personal info. This is not against you, but there's no reason to do that. Because people who don't like you will use it against you. No matter how minuscule. I know it sounds stupid, but that's the way the internet works. My favorite Western, Young Guns. I love Young Guns with Emilio Estevez. Awakenings, wonderful performance by both Robert De Niro and Robin Williams. I enjoyed Awakenings. Mickey Rourke used to be a good actor. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. The last great thing he did was The Wrestler and the first Expendables. No, he's not talking about exit wounds, Mark Anzio. There's a new film with Seagal and DMX in it. Came out like this year or last year. And I don't mind exit wounds. I reviewed that when I did my Steven Seagal marathon. I reviewed pretty much all of Seagal's films except his like one or two recent movies. But I reviewed pretty much all of Steven Seagal's other movies. The worst movie I've seen, I can name like 100. So I can't name just one worst movie. I can't. I'm sorry. Because there's Feeders 2, there's a Serbian film, there's Alien 3, there's the Michael Bay produced Ninja Turtle movies, there's Bigfoot County and Alien Origin, the fucking Movie 43, Yoga Hosers, Going Overboard. The list goes on. There's tons of worst movies. Point Blank with Mickey Rourke, it was there. It was a time waster. It's going to give it to you. From Cradle to the Grave, which I reviewed on the channel here. I actually don't mind that film. No, it's not Exit Wounds 2. It's, Fabio has seen the film. He didn't mind the film, but I think I would hate it. Fabio, the Italian 751, he knows the title. What's the title of the new Steven Seagal DMX movie? Check out Fabio's review. He actually reviewed it. I don't think I would like it, though. Based on what you said, I'm like, maybe I'm so fucking sick of Seagal and his lazy bullshit. I'm so sick of it. So sick of his bullshit, man. Fucking hell. Garbage Pail Kids movie is way worse. Moose Jaws. Oh, that's the film Kevin Smith wants to do. Of course he wants to do that. Of course. I barely remember I Know Who Killed Me. Beyond the Law. It was okay. Seagal or DMX did not do much. Beyond the Law. I barely remember Laser Mission. Barely remember that. Favorite werewolf film? Dog Soldiers. Seagal was the bad guy and got arrested at the end. Well, of course, he can't die in the movie. He was in a movie, The Perfect Weapon, where he kind of died, but then he had like a twin, or that was a fake Seagal, where he got on a spaceship and he was with Poochie the dog and went back to his own planet or something. I don't know. Steven Fatfuck Seagal and his fucking KFC. He should be doing the KFC commercials, not RoboCop. Fucking shit. Oh, Mark Anzio, you're fine. Nothing to say sorry about. Fuck Steven Seagal. Apparently, Amber Heard has been beating the shit out of Johnny Depp. And if that's the case, I hope Amber Heard gets what's coming to her. Fuck Amber Heard. Only good thing about Laser Mission was Brandon Lee and Ernest Borgnine. That would make sense. They're two good actors. Blu-rays that are not worth the upgrade from DVD. I don't know. I can't think of any off the top of my head. But I didn't, I can't think of any right now. Fucking Moontrap Blu-ray ain't worth it. Might as well just find the fucking VHS copy of Moontrap. Seagal ain't no fucking vegetarian. Come on. How do you get that fat just eating fucking plants and vegetables? There's no way he's a vegetarian, Seagal. No way. There ain't no damn way. Seagal was good back in the day. That's why when I reviewed all of his films, it was fun at first. Above the Law, Out for Justice, which is my favorite. But then he got the direct-to-video shit, and most of them were shit. In the same fucking movie, he was in the FBI, the CIA, the DEA, the STDs, the DUMDs, and all that shit. Just kept going and going. Yeah, Charlie Sheen was in a movie called Beyond the Law. He was a undercover cop in a motorcycle gang. Pretty good movie. What line is that from, Stephen Norris? Oh, Revolution Zone 3, thank you. AMC Theaters going bankrupt. I don't know the whole story behind that. What's the whole story behind that? Gal Gadot can't act for shit, for one. Doing the stupid Imagine song was stupid, too. Cobb Ainty, is there a reason why you're spamming F? Is there something I'm not understanding? Could you please stop the spam? Or could you at least explain it to me? He got lazy, stopped working out. Exactly. Van Damme's in shape. All these other guys are in shape, so Seagal has no excuses. Oh, I barely remember A Dangerous Man. I reviewed all the Seagal direct-to-video films except his last two. Most of them I don't remember other than Urban Justice, which I liked. And the one where he went to, like, Hong Kong or China or something. I forget what it's called. Probably Fabio knows. Wasn't there one that was pretty decent? He went to, like, China. I forget what it was called. I remember that being decent. Cobb Inky, could you explain what all the F things were about? Frame by frame, take care, have a good night. Marked for Death is a good movie. Enjoy Marked for Death. Out for Justice is my favorite. I liked The Glimmer Man. I liked Under Siege. I mean, I reviewed all the Seagal movies. Got bored. Well, there's other ways to pass boredom. No, my favorite cartoon character is the 2003 Ninja Turtles. River Phoenix is an actor. Into the Sun, that's the one. Thank you, Meadowland. That's the Seagal film I remember being decent. Into the Sun. Yeah, Gal Gadot can't add for shit. And yes, she got Wonder Woman. Fucking Wonder Bra. We don't need a Gremlins 3. Too late for that. Connor Lyons, ease up. Connor Lyons, I appreciate, but just ease up, Connor Lyons. Ease up on Cobb Inky. Just ease up a bit. David Patrick, no, because it doesn't matter. You can like whatever you want. It don't matter to me. It don't matter if Seagal has the ponytail or not. That was never the problem with Seagal. Chuck Norris said positive things about Seagal back in the day, but Seagal said a bunch of shit about him. Of course, because Seagal is a fucking asshole. Seagal don't give a fuck about anybody. He talks shit about everybody. I wish someone would fucking kick his ass. Make him humble. Like the Iron Sheik. Fuck your ass and make you humble. I put you in the camel clutch, Seagal. Fuck your ass and make you humble. Like the Iron Sheik. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up the Iron Sheik. I went to Disney World and Disneyland when I was a kid, but I don't remember much about them. Hi, Jack the Protector. I barely remember the Swamp Thing films. Disney Plus censoring movies. I'm not surprised. Are we really surprised Disney would do that? No. That's the problem with streaming. That's why you should own the physical copies, because then you could just watch them whenever you want without any bullshit. Without any editing. Retooling. I mean, did we really think that would never happen? Like, seriously, they can do whatever they want. Remember back in the day when the studios all wanted to take out the Twin Towers after 9/11? Ace Jackson, never. I don't know anything about Dairy Queen. Recent menu. Do you still accept mail and DVDs to review? Darth Zato. It depends on the movie, because I don't have a lot of room, and also I might already have it. I don't really want someone to send in something that I already have. And to be perfectly honest, right now I'm just doing more of the PayPal Patreon requests, which is, the payment stuff. I mean, if it's a gift, but not like just so I can review something. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It just depends, I guess. I just have a lot on my plate right now, Darth Zato. That's the thing. It's time. I mean, I want to have time to do some of these because it's fun to talk to you guys, but then I've mainly been busy doing requests. That's why I'm getting like 2-3 videos a day trying to get some stuff for you guys. No, I never got mail at home, to be perfectly honest. I didn't get much of stuff at home. Well, Steven Seagal is a fucking asshole. Fucking dumbass. No, that's okay, Darth Zato. Maybe one day down the road, but not anytime soon. I've just been busy with stuff. But coming up next, tomorrow should be reviews for Let the Right One In, The Players Club at Geely. And then I have a long discussion on Spider-Man Far From Home, Manhunt, which is the worst fucking John Woo film I've ever seen, Patriot Games, Clear and Present Danger, The Dentist, Zootopia, The Raid Redemption, and many more. I got a request today for Catwoman, one of the worst superhero movies ever. Still better than Midsummer, but just threw that in there to piss people off. But yeah, Manhunt, I saw that recently. That is the worst fucking John Woo film I've ever seen in my fucking life. And that's going to be a big epic rant. I fucking hated that movie, Manhunt. Mancunt. I'd rather watch Mancunts. I know that's not a good word, but that's why I'm putting man in front of it. It's not about a woman, it's about a man. I'd rather watch that than watch Manhunt again. Thank you, Darth Zato. I hope you stay safe too. I hope everyone stays safe. Be careful, take it day by day, use common sense, and wash your hands. Manhunt, yeah, it's a John Woo film from 2017. I think it was Netflix. Someone requested Zootopia. I think that review's gone because of the whole COPPA thing. And someone requested it, so I'm fine re-reviewing it because I loved Zootopia. And what's funny, I found a sequel, but it's not a sequel. It's a feature-length fan film sequel to Zootopia. Where I found to watch Zootopia, there's apparently a full-length feature film that's a fan sequel to Zootopia, believe it or not. But they didn't ask for that, so I'm not doing that one. But plus, I need to be careful because, if it's a fan film, well, I shouldn't say. Well, okay, I'll say. I'm worried that there's going to be fucking, because you never know with fan films with those kind of movies. So I don't want to see Judy get plowed by Nick Wilde or whatever up the ass with a carrot. That's not... Well, now I got the image in my head, so I need a drink now. So that's why you gotta be careful of the internet. You gotta be careful out there. It's a jungle out there. You gotta be careful. You gotta wear a condom on your head while going through the internet. Sad to say, because the condom on your head will act like a filter, so your brain doesn't get malfunctioned by seeing some bad shit. So you gotta be careful out there, guys. You gotta be careful. Manhunt was 2017. It was John Woo's return to hard-boiled type of movie. And let me put it this way. The first 15 minutes of the film, you think it's going to be The Fugitive. At the last 15 minutes of the film, it's a prison with super soldiers. This is the same fucking movie, Manhunt 2017, where it has piss poor fights, shitty acting. Well, for some reason, dialogue goes from Chinese to English all of a sudden. No, Manhunt is a 2017 John Woo film. Literally, there's a scene where a dove goes in between the two characters who are fighting. And a guy falls on his back and he's staring at a dove the whole time. And it's like a slow-mo, and he's looking at the dove. I shit you not. Manhunt 2017. This is like, I'm being more harsh on it because it's a John Woo film. It's return to hard-boiled the killer type of movie and is such a forgettable piece of shit. At least in my opinion. Blackjack was better, sad to say. I even said that in the review. I pre-recorded the review. I said Blackjack is a better movie, and that's a movie where the character is afraid of the color white. You seen the Zootopia fan film? So there's no fucking, right? There's no sex? Like tears up asses or something? Mel Blanc? There's no like tears up the cooter? Judy style? Where the fuck? Rule 34? What the... 34, what happened to the other 33? Were all the 33 taken? Rule 34. Were the other 33 taken? There's 33. Life's too short for bullshit to slide, man. Westworld on HBO I haven't seen. Japanese urban legends, I don't know much of any of them. Jumanji: The Next Level, did not see. No sex, but some violence. Okay. Nothing wrong with violence. No sex, but laugh out, but some violence. Okay, well, there you go. Well, it's because Dolph Lundgren's character saw something that like blinded him. But when he saw the color white, it freaked him out because of his experience. And it just made it seem like he was afraid of the color white because some milk falls off a truck and he fucking freezes. Cartoon porn? Okay. Good to know. Good time. Go time now. Hello there. Zathura. I don't mind that film. I actually think it's a pretty decent family film. Oh, no problem, Maximus Prime. You're perfectly fine. I barely remember the Goosebumps books. I haven't read them since I was a kid. Well, hey, Fabio, maybe you'll enjoy Manhunt more than me. Okay, with John Woo's Manhunt, there'll be times where they're speaking in natural dialect, and it sounds fine. Then all of a sudden, they're speaking English, and they can't speak English because they're more marble mouth than the lead singer of Nirvana. I said that in my rant, which I like the lead singer of Nirvana. These guys are more marble mouth when they speak English, and it's just the story. It's about a guy. This girl, he is found dead in his bed. He's on the run. A cop's chasing him. So the first 15, 20 minutes, you think it's going to be like The Fugitive. By the last 20 minutes, they're in a prison, drugs, super soldiers, and not even like the cool Universal Soldier kind. And you're like, what the fuck is this movie about? And the action scenes, when you compare it to the other John Woo stuff, it doesn't stack up. No, I like Nirvana. I'm talking about the fact that when Kurt Cobain was talking, it did sound like he had marbles in his mouth, as Weird Al Yankovic made fun of in his parody video. That's what I always think of, the Weird Al Yankovic parody video. Someone asked me about Weird Al Yankovic. I like Weird Al Yankovic. I remember that. Well, go time now with reviews. I've been very busy with the PayPal requests and Patreon requests. So, yeah, if someone sends a PayPal for it, I would do that. But right now, I'm just busy trying to get that done. I would not know how to do music or band reviews. I would not know the first thing about that. I think people like Fabio and others are better doing that stuff than me. I wouldn't know what to do with it. I really wouldn't. So I'd be like, this song sounds cool. Okay, well, what's the review? I don't know. It sounds cool. That's not really much of a review. I like this song. It rocks. Okay, well, what's the review? I don't know how to review that. I like Chow Yun Fat. Someone mentioned like the John Woo inspired. Like the Replacement Killers was really good. Last Man Standing with Bruce Willis with the two pistols, that was really good. I mean, it is John Woo, but my favorite film of all time is Hard Target. That's the thing. John Woo, I love as a director. My favorite fucking film of all time is Hard Target, to the point I did fan cuts of Hard Target for shits and giggles. Granted, I didn't do a great job editing the theatrical work parts together, but I did it for fun. Yeah, I know how that goes, Fabio. I've tried doing stuff too that didn't catch on, like the video game stuff. And it's like, that's a lot of time to put into it. And then you upload a video, one comment. Okay, that's cool. Another video, 0 comments. I'm like, okay, this is not really working. It's cool to make videos, but you like someone to see them and say something. The Matrix is inspired by John Woo. Yeah, I could imagine. That's the thing. Like when I saw Manhunt 2017, I went, you know what? The Replacement Killers is so much better. The Big Hit. This is kind of a guy that's not a Mark Wahlberg fan, but The Big Hit with Mark Wahlberg, Lou Diamond Phillips is a fun movie and a better John Woo film than Manhunt from 2017. But that review will be coming sometime this week. That's actually one of the Patreon requests. I love The Golden Child. That's my personal favorite comedy. Yeah, go paddle his ass when I find him. Go paddle your ass when I find you. You hear me? Go roll your ass till it bleeds. This is like a big joint. You lit it and smoked it. Yo, I bet you had 2 of these and you smoked one before you got here. You need to stop smoking scrolls. Yeah, the MPA is stupid. Hard Target, the uncut version, would be the easiest R rating for a movie to get. That's why the MPA is full of shit. Fuck, Hostel was gorier than anything in Hard Target, and that got an R rating. I mean, I like The Italian Job. See, I don't like Mark Wahlberg as an actor, but there's a lot of films of his I liked. I liked The Italian Job. I liked The Big Hit. I liked... I think I reviewed The Big Hit on the channel, and I reviewed The Replacement Killers. Those reviews should be up on the channel. I reviewed the first American Pie film, Angry Popcorn TV. I don't know anything about the Antoine Fuqua movie. I have no knowledge of it. TMNT in the style of The Raid? I wish. I wish. Well, Kevin Eastman said the Michael Bay produced Ninja Turtle movies was going to have fight scenes like The Raid. I still remember the stupid fucking interview Kevin Eastman said when the first 2014 Ninja Turtles film came out. There's going to be fight scenes like The Raid. Hard Target they said this is an NC-17. That's bullshit. There's nothing NC-17 about it. It's just the MPAA being dicks. Person got shot 20 times and they cut it down to like 3 times. The Other Guys with Mark Wahlberg, I liked that movie. I guess Golden Child would be my favorite Paramount movie. Yeah, fuck the MPAA. American Puto Association of Assholes. That's what it stands for. American Puto Association of Assholes. If you ever want to think of the MPAA, that's what they are. American Puto Association of Assholes. MPA fucked up a lot of movies, and then they don't do anything. Like, when was the last time you heard of the MPAA? Like, really think about it, folks. In the past 5 years, When was the last time you heard MPAA? Why would TMNT and Three Ninjas be in the same movie? Didn't Three Ninjas come out like 1992 or something? When TMNT Sally was kind of dying at that point? My favorite song from Top Gun, I like the main theme from with the new 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 new. Hard Target would easily be an R rating without anything cut. Broke Arrow got cut a lot too. Of course it did. I love the first Alien movie. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Yeah, but by that logic, then you could ask, well, why didn't the Karate Kid beat the Ninja Turtles or any other things? So, no, you didn't need a Three Ninjas TMNT crossover. The softest R-rated film? I can't even answer that. It's too many movies to go through in my mind for R-rated. My favorite song, I would say Hearts on Fire from Rocky 4. Although I would really do like Thunder in Your Heart, which Rad is finally getting a Blu-ray. About fucking time. Rad. Finally getting a fucking Blu-ray coming out this summer. Fucking finally. I forget what company's doing it, but fucking finally Rad is getting a 4K Blu-ray. Well, it's a Blu-ray, but enhanced for 4K, whatever. But finally, Rad is getting released. About fucking time. Hard Target, my favorite Universal movie? Yeah, I would say so. Master of Disguise, don't remember much about it. Face Off had nothing cut. Again, what the hell? I have no idea. I think the MPA was too focused on Nicolas Cage's over-the-top acting in Face Off to notice anything. I have not seen Breaking Away. Preminator, I have a rant on Terminator Genesis on the channel. Feel free to check out the rant. I reviewed all the Terminator films. The reviews for all of them are on the channel. To be honest, guys, I'm not a big fan of Face Off. It's okay, but I just think it's a little bit overrated. There's other John Woo films I prefer. I don't hate Face Off, but I think Face Off is a little bit overrated. That's just my opinion. I don't mind Face Off for the action scenes, but I like Hard Target more. I like Broken Arrow more. I like The Killer more. I like Bullet in the Head more. I like Hard Boiled more. I like Paycheck more. I like a lot of movies more than Face Off. I don't mind Face Off as a time waster, but I don't love it like other people do. My favorite Nick Cage movie, Con Air. I know what Hound of the Baskervilles is, but did not see it. Jimbo, I pre-recorded a discussion of Spider-Man Far From Home. That'll be sometime this week. See, I forgot I reviewed Face Off. There you go. I forgot I reviewed it. Cursed Films documentary. Don't know anything about it. Hi, El Cornholio. Tet Dex. I don't know what that is. Michael Crichton film adaptation? I don't know. You have to give me a list of what they all are. I don't know. Robin was a bitch. Why did he steal a Batmobile? Because Robin was a bitch. He's a bitch. Biatch. Japanese urban legends, I don't know any of them. I know nothing about them. The worst film I've ever seen? People always ask me that. I always give the same answer. There's too many to count. Too many to count. Way too many. There's the Michael Bay Ninja Turtle movies, Alien 3, Feeders, Feeders 2, The Star Crystal, Alien Origin, Bigfoot County, Going Overboard, Movie 43, fucking Yoda Hosers. Like, the list goes on and on. Now you got the Top Gun theme in your head. Yeah, when I rewatched Top Gun for the reviews, I reviewed that a few weeks ago. That theme still holds up. It's still a kick-ass theme and a good movie. I would say I like Iron Eagle more than Top Gun, but I still like Top Gun. But Iron Eagle needs a Blu-ray. I wish Iron Eagle had got a Blu-ray. I'm going to stream for a couple more minutes, Lucas Green. But thank you so much. Probably for another 5-6 minutes I'll stream. We don't need anything with Rambo 5. I know people like the film, and that's cool. I fucking despise Rambo 5. He didn't do jack shit till the end, and even then, it was unneeded. I don't give a fuck about his stupid ass, not really daughter, whatever the fuck, niece, whatever the fuck. She was a fucking idiot. Deer in the headlights. Oh, the world is perfect. You're a fucking idiot. You die from stupidity. But anyway, that's just my opinion. I know people disagree. That's fine. Iron Eagle 3 has a Blu-ray, and the first doesn't. It's just like Stakeout. Another Stakeout has a Blu-ray, but not the first Stakeout movie. I never understood that. Like, the first Stakeout movie, to me, is a great movie. Emilio Estevez, Richard Dreyfuss. Damn good film. Stakeout. John Badham, the director of Short Circuit and Saturday Night Fever. Stakeout's great. Why the fuck doesn't I have a fucking Blu-ray? Well, there you go. Van Damme doesn't even know there's a Hard Target 2. Lucas Green, the chats don't send in links. So just send it to my Facebook. I'll look at the Facebook after I do the stream, man. There's a Garbage Pail Kids movie. There's a Garbage Pail Kids cartoon. I'll watch that more than the movie. I'll give that a look. Good Will Hunting's a good movie. ICU, yeah, I'm curious about the Blu-ray because apparently there's another cut of the film on it, and I like the movie, and I'm curious about the alternate cut. I reviewed Judgment Night on the channel. I love Judgment Night. I liked the first Doctor Strange. Sam Raimi directing it. Oh man, I'm curious about it. Men at Work is a great movie. Lucas Green, again, like, I will look at the Facebook in a little bit, man. I thank you, but just I will do it. There's always a delay on live streams. That's the thing. And there is no slow mode on here. Well, I'm probably going to head out about now. I'll just head out now. So I've been streaming for a while, a little over 2 hours. So I did see the TMNT arcade machine, but it was just too much money for me. But coming up will be a big rant on Manhunt, the worst fucking John Woo film I've ever seen. I fucking hated Manhunt. That was a sorry. Total Meltdown 2. I know you requested that. If you like the film, that's cool. But I fucking hated Manhunt with John Woo. That might not be tomorrow. That might be the day after. But tomorrow will be The Players Club, Let the Right One In, and Geely. Which I don't hate Geely. It's a time waster. And then after that will be The Spider-Man Far From Home and the rant on Manhunt with John Woo. But yeah, thank you to everyone for the super chats. I really appreciate it. Thank to everyone who had joined in on the chat. Thank you guys. I hope you have a good night. Thanks for watching. Take care. Stay tuned for more videos. Well, Stephen Norris, if it's a PayPal or anything, if you want to be anonymous, just send it in the message. Just write whatever it is on the message and that'll be fine. But the only requests I'm doing right now are the PayPal stuff. But yeah, you guys have a good night. Take care. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.